अब देख, आई हैव
तो
चेंज
बॉन्ड
द।
उनका दिल्ली का कब है बॉन्ड?
नहीं है सर, विवान पापा का। हाँ। नाइस। नाइस, अभी पापा का 30 मिनट लाइव कुछ चल रहा है बेटा। हाँ, दिल्ली का शायद नहीं हो रहा है यार। दे हैव नॉट एबल टू कंफर्म अ टाइम। नहीं बेटा, नो नॉट
हम्म।
30 मिनट, पापा इज लाइव ऑन यूट्यूब। आप फोन में देखो बट हॉल में नहीं देख सकते हो। हाँ, दिखा रहे हैं इन 5 4 3 2 1। हाँ।
हम्म,
हाँ, ये
कुछ।
क्या हो गया, ये दूसरा चीज चालू हो गया मेरा, रुक गया, लाइव में जाने दे। रोड टू फाइनल। हाँ ठीक है, हो गया था वो डिले के साथ होता है, तो अब चालू कर सकता है जब तू रेडी रहेगा।
आ रहा है कुछ भी स्क्रीन पे?
आ रहा होगा, वो तेरा पुराना वाला जो तूने बंद किया वो बंद हो गया। 2 मिनट का वीडियो होके बंद हो गया वो।
वन सेक, हाँ।
तो अब
मैं
वीडियो
दोबारा।
चालू कर, लेट्स गो राइट। हाँ ठीक है, हो गया था वो डिले के साथ होता है, तो अब चालू कर सकता है जब तू रेडी रहेगा।
आ रहा है कुछ भी स्क्रीन पे?
आ रहा होगा, वो तेरा पुराना वाला जो तूने बंद किया वो बंद हो गया। 2 मिनट का वीडियो होके बंद हो गया वो।
वन सेक, हाँ।
तो अब
मैं
वीडियो
दोबारा।
चालू कर, लेट्स गो राइट।
Oh, Phantom is here. Hello.
व्हाट्सअप फैंटम।
Yeah.
हाय
Nice.
फैंटम। एजेंट, यू कैन रिमेन ऑन म्यूट एनी मोर।
Yeah, yeah. Phantom, we can't hear you.
फैंटम वी
Audio
कैन।
connect to. तो म्यूट का बटन जहाँ होता है तो उधर गो टू लाइक सिलेक्ट माइक्रोफोन देयर आई थिंक यू माइट कनेक्ट टू हेडफोन्स और वन थिंग यू कैन
Select
डू हैव
input
यू
device.
like leave the call connect your headphone then join the call again sometimes that if you want to try that
You just need to source audio source change देख चेक करो उस पे
मोबाइल है
स्पीकर
ना
जो
तो मोबाइल मोबाइल जूम इज नॉट दैट गुड तो म्यूट का बटन जहाँ होता है तो उधर गो टू लाइक उस पे सिलेक्ट माइक्रोफोन देयर आई थिंक यू माइट कनेक्ट टू
अभी वीडियो आ
हेडफोन्स
रहा है एक्चुअली।
ये
और
नहीं तो
वन
हम
थिंग यू
लोग एक
कैन डू
चीज और कर सकते
have you
input
हैं,
device.
अगर
like
तेरा जूम नहीं
leave the
पकड़ा,
call
कैन यू चेक तेरा
connect your
डिस्कॉर्ड
headphone
पकड़
then
रहा है, वी
join the
मूव टू
call again
डिस्कॉर्ड विथ वीडियो।
sometimes that
दिख रहा है
if
उस
you
पे?
want to try
आई
that
गेस।
You just need to
चेक करेंगे
source
अपन।
audio
हाँ हाँ,
source
दिख रहा।
change देख चेक करो
दिख रहा है
उस पे
मोबाइल है
स्पीकर
ना
जो
तो मोबाइल मोबाइल जूम इज नॉट दैट गुड तो म्यूट का बटन जहाँ होता है
only आ रहा है कौन
तो
सी
उधर गो टू
नहीं नहीं,
लाइक
वो ठीक है, वो तो
सिलेक्ट
वो जो
माइक्रोफोन
बोलेगा
देयर
उसका फेस
सो
दिखेगा।
हाँ so
अभी
let's
वीडियो आ
do
रहा है
the
एक्चुअली।
gallery mode so
ये
that
और
नहीं
we
तो
वन
हम
थिंग यू
लोग एक
कैन डू
चीज और कर
more
सकते
gallery
input
mode
हैं,
device.
अगर
instead of
तेरा
screen
जूम नहीं
leave the
पकड़ा,
call
कैन यू चेक तेरा
connect your
डिस्कॉर्ड
headphone
पकड़
then
रहा है, वी
join the
मूव
कैंडिडेट्स
टू
call
वो
again
लाइक
डिस्कॉर्ड विथ वीडियो।
sometimes that पूरा स्क्रीन नहीं कैप्चर हो रहा है
दिख रहा है
if
उस
you
पे?
want to try
आई
that
गेस।
You just need to
चेक करेंगे
source
अपन।
हाँ
audio
हाँ,
source
दिख रहा।
change देख चेक
कौन
करो
पेपर लीक
दिख रहा है
उस
करेगा?
पे
मोबाइल है
स्पीकर
ना
जो
तो मोबाइल जूम इज नॉट दैट गुड तो
पेपर है
म्यूट का
अपन,
बटन
नहीं
जहाँ
can
देख
होता
see
है
पाएंगे
only आ
जब
रहा है
लाइव
कौन सा
तो उधर
जाएंगे
गो
तब।
टू
नहीं नहीं,
लाइक
वो ठीक है, वो तो वो
सिलेक्ट
जो
तो
बोलेगा
माइक्रोफोन
उसका
देयर
फेस
सो
चलो तो
दिखेगा।
एग्जाम
हाँ
में
so let's
अभी
go
वीडियो आ रहा
do
है
the
एक्चुअली।
gallery mode
वी
तो
हैव।
जूम जूम में जाके गैलरी मोड करो
गैलरी मोड हो गया ना शायद से?
नहीं वी कैन स्टिल सी द स्पीकर मोड ऑन
वो
द
थोड़ा
वीडियो
लेट से आता
हाँ,
है, बाय द वे
वो
एजेंट, वो
डिले है थोड़ा।
डिले डिले रहता है, 30 सेकंड
हाँ
डिले रहता है। Dead Cops, get your video on.
यार
हाँ but Dead
vid,
Cops हाँ स्क्रीन पे ना पूरा नहीं आ रहा है, so I don't know.
वीडियो में इशू ये आ रहा है कि
No, we can't hear you, Phantom. We still can't
ओबीएस
hear you.
वर्चुअल कैमरा ही दिखा रहा है, वन सेक। ओ शिट।
फैंटम हेडफोन निकाल दे, स्पीकर पे रख के बात कर ले।
गालियाँ नहीं देंगे, promise.
नहीं 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 आ रहा, आवाज नहीं आ रहा। डोंट इवन ट्राई टू स्पीक।
Hello.
हे व्हाट्स अप?
हाय डेड कॉप्स।
What's up?
आई एम आल्सो इन माय बेड चिलिंग।
दिल्ली की सर्दी तेरे
Chilling.
चेहरे पे दिख रही है।
Saracen, come on, take inspiration.
तू दिल्ली में कहाँ रहता है
I
डेड
know.
कॉप्स?
नियर इंडिया गेट, दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट के जस्ट पीछे।
अच्छा नहीं, मैं कल ही दिल्ली में था।
हाँ, आई सॉ योर मैसेज बट
Yeah.
थोड़ा
No, I
सा।
had a tight schedule. I could not meet anybody, in fact.
अच्छा
My
अच्छा।
schedule overran. So I'll be soon be there again. Next time when I'm there, let's plan a Delhi meet.
या
Like Bose does.
एब्सोल्युटली।
We'll
वो तो
be
मेरे घर पे भी रुक के जा चुका है।
तब तू बैचलर था ना, अब नहीं है।
नहीं, अभी भी रुक सकता है। लाइक
हाँ
आई लिव
हाँ,
विद
वो
माय
ठीक है।
पेरेंट्स,
हाँ।
वी हैव अ गेस्ट रूम, सो
Dead Cop still on YouTube. It feels like it's on the right side if you just check on YouTube.
अरे वो ठीक है उतना। इट्स फाइन एजेंट अभी।
मैंने
हाँ
like other people won't come. ठीक है चल.
फैंटम का वेट करें 10 सेकेंड एंड देन विल स्टार्ट। गाइस मैं तब तक इंट्रो दे देता हूँ, चलो। गाइस वी आर स्टार्टिंग आवर फर्स्ट रोड टू द फाइनल वीडियो with one of the finalists, Hyderabad Halbs. It's a pleasure for me to have with us the captain of Hyderabad Halbs, Aragon. His key warriors, four of them, Agent P, Dead Cops, Saracen, and Phantom. Phantom has some connection issue, but he will be joining us immediately. This team came together on the day of the auction, a team which was not expected to be in the finals because Aragon was one of the by far the lowest elo captain. He used his acumen of real life to identify and build a team which has done tremendously well to reach the finals. And in roughly 24 hours from now, they will be playing the finals against Delhi Demos. We will discuss about Delhi Demos and their strategies and everything slightly later. Let's start with the very first question we have for Aragon. Aragon, my first question to you is, I guess you would have everybody would have known that you will either go for Avistan, No Chance, or Agent. While Agent is here, I want to ask you what was your preference order and why you chose Agent instead of the other two? Be candid and honest about it.
Well,
Rest in your
well,
mouth.
Yeah,
well, as I
Phantom.
told, like, I've already, as I told a couple of people before as well, like, जो 8 player थे, the top 4 people we had, frankly speaking, I only knew about Agent before. बाकी लोग, I don't even think they knew about me. So I had a discussion a couple of days before the auction, and I had a gut feeling that he's a very good team player, and I just went on my instinct that yes, Agent can take us through. So no offense towards Avastan or No Chance, but I know that No Chance is a bit aggressive in his gameplay and all. So again, Avastan, I didn't even get a chance to talk to him. I think Agent, you remember, right? We had a discussion just before, a couple of days before the auction. So
Yeah.
So you wanted a soothing player and not an aggressive leader. Okay,
it's
that's
not.
very true.
It
Agent
actually
is
made
very
me.
soft
It
spoken
actually
and
made things
sober.
easier for me.
Yeah, yeah.
No, knowing everyone would have made things tougher for me. So yeah,
Okay.
I would take it the other side.
So your second pick was Dead Cops. Was it driven by
Yes.
your thoughts or by Agent? As soon as you bought Agent came into the action, or was it planned?
I think Agent, you gave me the list before, right? Or at the time?
Before.
What
Before
was the
Agent,
list?
give me a list
Agent,
before.
what was the list? I want to hear. I have gone. Sorry. Agent, please share the
It
list.
was no like so I had to tick whoever he can pick. It was not like
Yeah.
okay, only these three players.
Okay.
So it was
So who was
important who
your
I had not ticked.
acha? Who were your
He
preferred
calls out
picks?
certain players.
Yeah.
I
Who
had a
was your
lot. I had a
uh,
lot on that
Hey, he had
list
a
to
lot
be ticked.
of options in it, and
I
see,
ticked
well,
at
again,
least 20
frankly
or so
speaking,
25 players.
got it?
Bond that the place like immediately after Agent had come up in the auction, the next thing was Dead Cops.
Yeah.
So uh, I had spent the most on Agent, so I don't think the other captains thought that I'll come back for Dead Cops immediately, but I did have Dead Cops in my list. Like I had some like remember that Python 100 का rule जो चल रहा था उसमें I had worked out on various combinations and Dead Cops did figure in that list for me, and I knew that other captains would have a question about like he has not been playing in Bombay lobby during that point of time.
Yeah, because
So I
he
used that
was
element of yes, but
that
I had
element
a
worked more with Phantom rather than Dead Cops, I will say.
for
Phantom
Phantom it's
was
a
I
completely
did play a
different
couple of
thing.
games.
yeah, but you were
It was a
completely off.
debate in the group. So
Phantom, to be
yes,
honest,
I
I
mean
I remember you from our lockdown tourney days. I remember your
Yeah.
play, and definitely you were better than 500 600 elo. I think the problem which happened with 4 5 players before the auction was most of the captains even didn't knew whether you'll be available for practice, for games and stuff, and because
Yeah.
of the rules. So that was a risky bet, which I personally felt as an auctioner, and
Agent, I would totally thank Agent for guiding me through that time because it was him versus the other players watching for other players, but Agent was like, no, just we'll go for Phantom.
yeah. So
So
I think the choice, if without getting into controversy, I think the choice was between Tiras and Phantom, where Tiras was playing regularly and Phantom on a similar elo in Bombay lobby was there, while Phantom has amazingly delivered. So
But
so some
I had
masala,
so
yeah, yeah,
at that time when because I hadn't joined, I didn't know what these guys were discussing, right? But after I joined the Discord, I saw this huge chat like about who to pick as the last player there is like and who said what. So
so
I could see all of that. There's this
so
huge
you took that proverb very seriously, last but not the least.
I think it was LOTD Sid, right? Aragon, if I remember correctly.
no, you
Yeah,
were voting for
You were
Chester
not
Chester
voting.
Corey.
Corey.
Jester
You were
Corey,
asking for
yeah,
Chester
Indian
Corey.
Viper, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Sid got bought out much earlier. He
Yeah,
was he was on a 900,000 elo base.
right.
So agent, when the team was formed, when the captain was identified, what was what while everybody wants to win and everybody wants to be in the final, what was your first thought? Will you guys reach here? Were you that confident?
Yeah, I think we like when we formed the team, I thought like having two tier one players is very strong. And considering that Saracen is a very strong pocket at his elo, I would say like if he was like 13 1400 elo, that now he's like even maybe drop that's because he plays a lot of flanks or tries different stuff. But when he is in his element, he is at least like 15 1600. And I remember there was a voting of who is the best pocket, and he actually got a lot of votes in that. So it makes sense because he is actually we have dead cops and I've seen like and I would say it like me and dead cops we are really adaptive that we can play either flank or pocket. That really helps us. A lot of tier one players or tier two players are sometimes limited to their roles. So that was something we both have really good strength of. And again, like and the best thing about our team is we don't have any weak link, as you should say, like someone who is forced to play the minimum games. That is never an issue for our team.
Because Phantom
So
and Aragon are literally the same elo and same level.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So and they have their skills of different maps. They have like their strats. They know what they can do. So we play like they are played like map wise, right? It's nothing to do with like we never had the tension we have to get games done from these. I think that was the problem faced by some other teams. So that was
yeah.
something we didn't suffer in this tourney, I would say. So yeah, when the team was formed, we were really
And we were happy about the minimum two-player rule also in the semi-final rather than one player.
Yeah.
confident.
Go
Uh,
one game.
yeah. Dead Cops.
Yes, sir.
you have been very active on Bombay server. You would have played with all of the players. So I will say that while a base level gel you could have done with any team.
Right.
But if I have to ask you that, did you thought you will play with Aragon as a captain, or you had a desire to, or you were hoping that, so because everybody wants to play with somebody who is very comfortable, like Aragon said that
Yeah.
I picked this. So were you expecting Modi to pick you?
Oh, I just wanted to be in Delhi. Delhi boys.
Ah, acha, so you're playing against
That's it.
Delhi then.
I don't care
Yeah,
who the leader is. I don't care who the captain is. I just
ठीक
wanted
है.
to be in Delhi.
Got it. Because you stay in Delhi.
Yeah.
Got it. ठीक है. So now tomorrow you are playing against Delhi.
Yeah.
It's a fight of skill versus heart.
So whether we win or lose, Delhi wins. I'm happy.
Okay.
If we win, I'm part of Delhi and I'm part of Hyderabad. So we are winning, no matter what.
So
Delhi
you
will
are
be
the
on the
winner.
map.
You are the winner,
Yeah.
either as a player or as a supporter.
Yeah.
Very candid of you. Now I know you like to play aggressive and you are neutral to both flank and pocket.
Yeah.
But did you wanted to play pocket and being forced to play flank across, or how did it? Some masala around internal?
Um, so Pocket has always been my comfort pick. Like when I started playing the game, since then I've mostly played Pocket and grown as a player as a pocket. And flank, the biggest issue for me was I haven't been active for a very long time. Haven't played Age of Empires, so playing flank requires a lot of practice, requires a lot of active gameplay, and that is what I was lacking at that time when I started playing flank. So whenever I am under pressure, that is when sometimes I had to struggle earlier, but as soon as I started practicing again, started getting back in form. So it was like it became my home. Flank became as good as my pocket.
So one statement I remember from agent while we were discussing before the auction, after the auction, he said that in the kind of current meta,
Yeah,
especially for open maps, it's the flank who wins the game for you.
true.
So from that point of view, I'm sure you would have done amazingly well as a flank compared to agent. So that because agent became the pocket and he gave the
Mhm.
flank to you.
Right.
So agent, why this? Was it a performance of Dead Cops during the practice, or was it a combo which looked better?
Yeah, he wrecked me. We played 1v1 flank and he wrecked me 10
Okay,
times. No, it was a team call. Like, it was
understood.
not about just
Okay,
blindly having the strongest player on flank. It's a lot of things together. But yeah, having a strong player on flank who can,
okay.
But we
play the
also
game for you.
identified the communication between me and Agent and the communication between Aragon, Phantom, and Saracen. So they gelled very well together, and we both gelled very well together. So
Yeah,
overall, as a team coherence, it was a much better call.
got it. Saracen, you have been silent. It's very rare to have you silent for so long. But
Yeah.
very quick question to you. Between
Yeah.
agent and dead cops, whom you like to see or would have liked to see as your co-pocket?
Bond wants controversy.
No, I'm just
Pocket.
no. It's a candid discussion, no controversy.
I mean, see, initially we tried different combinations, as Agent already mentioned. We tried to see what works best for us. And as that cop said, there was a point of chemistry, which actually was the defining factor on this current setup that we have. So we tried me flank as well. We tried dead cops flank, sorry, dead cops pocket and agent flank as well. And as you mentioned, coming to your question, like what would I prefer is obviously agent being the pocket makes much sense because the way he can rotate the army and way he can help our side as well is more important. And dead cops can do his thing on the flank, whether it's weaker side versus him or stronger side versus him. So if you see our games, there are a lot of games where agent has actually hit our pocket as well.
Yeah.
So that like almost 90% of the games, I would say it was absolutely crucial, and it has helped us win a lot of games actually. So yeah, agent would be the choice in just plainly answering your question.
And did you ever felt the pressure of playing with so-called a weaker flank? Because
No,
that,
it's
yeah,
not pressure. It's doing your job. Whether you're a punching bag, whether you're whatever you are, whether you have to hold your side, you lose your TC, or whatever you have to do, it's your role in the team.
Bond, I have a
It's not a
small
pressure.
question. I would like to
yes.
interject. Do we have a weaker flank? That's my question.
So you mean to say that Phantom can defeat you?
Oh yes.
I
So
On
in
his day,
land
yes.
in the
Oh
Land
yes.
Madness game in group stage against Team Omkar, Phantom was then MVP,
No,
Yeah.
I'm
not
not talking about
Akil.
MVP. I'm saying, okay, the way I am saying is between the two players. I'm not saying weaker flank in that sense. I'm saying compared to the co-flank. So if I have to
Okay.
pick Detkovs versus Phantom or Aragon,
Yeah.
Detkovs is more stronger, right?
Yeah,
That is
Aragon,
where
obviously.
if I
that
remember,
is
you
where
Tier
were
5
beating me
versus
two
Tier
days
1,
ago.
definitely.
Aragon was beating me 2 3 days ago on flank.
ah
No,
So we
interesting.
don't.
definitely Red Cops is better, but what our
Maybe
point
to
here is that
add a
we
point
don't
to
have a
what Bond
weaker
was trying
side.
to add,
Yeah.
Bond, when I picked up Saracen, it was for the same thing. Like that if you see the timing in which Saracen had come up for auction, the purse which I had, I don't think anyone thought that I would bid for. But we had played a lot of games in Bombay, and I knew that among the lot in tier two, if I had to pick a pocket, the first one would be Saracen because yes, Bose definitely plays equal to Saracen, but again that chemistry and he knows what my weaknesses are.
Yeah,
If I
me and
get hit,
Aragon
what
have
I would
actually played
do,
a lot.
and all these things
Yeah.
were something known to him. So
Yeah,
that
as
I
Yeah,
felt
agent
that
that's
said,
actually
the
makes him.
that's the honestly that's the best part of this tournament. While I'm one of the admins, I should not be appreciating it much. But the fact that we tried to do was pick players who have played on the lobby regularly and hence knows each other and can have the fun and enjoyment factor. Because win and loss is what is a win is needed, but even if you lose, you should not end up being too sad about it. So for that, you need
correct.
to play with friends. So yes, and Saracen, you would have played with everybody anyways. So
No,
broadly,
Aragon and me mostly. Like me and Agent also have this internal joke where we end up on the same team every time. But me and Aragon have a lot of games in Bombay, and we have very good chemistry. So he knows my style, I know his style. We play defensive, and I tell him what to do and things like these. And as Agent said, it's all about chemistry.
perfect.
Yeah.
Very quickly, one general question: who is the taskmaster more, Agent or Aragon, in terms of man hours, practice hours, strategy discussion?
Obviously, the vice captain, Agent, he has been the most proactive and coming up with
The real
strategies
captain.
and
Yeah.
vice captain, I would say. But
No, I will not use the word real captain because I will tell
I'm
you
just
the
kidding.
half.
Just
No, no,
kidding.
I'm saying you honestly, half the battle was won for me by Aragon picking a right team.
Yeah.
I
correct,
do,
yes, that is why.
so getting a right combo was something which I actually liked while doing the auction, that Aragon has picked a right combo. The fact that he took bets on two people who were not that active, which is Dead Cops and Phantom, and it worked in his favor. Reminds again of the
Hmm.
Silver League where Sultan took that bet on Lucky and to a certain extent on Afterlife. And obviously the man hours, the practice hours matter. Now, very quickly, same question to all three, all five of you. One memorable moment across all games which you think you did really well, where you think you fucked up, and one where the team did well. Moment of the game, not the game, the moment of the game.
So we are going one each. Like,
No, all five will have to give answer for all three of the events. So
Yeah,
your
Mine
everybody
com
goes
answer,
for
you
each.
mean?
yeah, each one. So for agent, let me start with you. Simple.
okay.
Tell me the moment across all games where you think one particular moment where you think you did amazingly well. One fight, one strategic thing, whatever.
So many. Wait.
Yeah, take your time. मतलब too many देख रहे हो ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस इसको बोलते हैं
ऐसी
ओवर
थोड़ी पहुंचे फाइनल में.
Agent was the best player in our team, just did not have the medal for the bragging rights.
but
No,
I'm
when
giving
He
him
was
the
he,
I
opportunity.
he
had
was
I had
focusing on
three
his
medals.
fantasy team.
I had 3 medals in semi-finals where it didn't matter.
Yeah, at least for fantasy. It matters. While it matters, not for fantasy.
I know,
Yeah.
not for
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yeah,
Jacob stole.
So yeah, I would say it is tricky to be honest. Honestly, I would say the Nomad game versus who was the team? Delhi itself.
Delhi.
Yeah. So I'm famous for being a Nomad hater. Not that like not about into game style, but just that I don't like the map.
yes.
But I think yeah, I did really well. I think if you remember the game, I like randomly with my dog villager, I made a stable and siege workshop near 4 ruthless base, and they created such an overreaction that changed the game for at least 2 players. So that was
So
a game where I
Yeah.
like that was something I wouldn't have done like 5 months ago.
Okay. So
So
for Aragon, I have a question in mind on a similar strategy. I'll discuss that and I'll ask who did it. I think I know the answer. Okay, one moment where the team surprised you, where you thought things were
positively, right?
yes, obviously.
I didn't get your question.
Yeah.
Um,
Again,
Crater,
a fight.
Crater against Pune. The way Phantom and Saracen did. It was amazing to hear that they are so ahead. They were ahead, then their side, then we were ahead on our side. So it was so good to see. And that was the first game of
Yeah,
my
a lot of nerves actually. We have no idea how everybody plays, and all of it. That actually was a huge confidence
and Pune
booster
was
for us.
considered to be the best team, like
Best.
by all the pros, by all the viewers, and then the Phantom and Saracen out of nowhere go and like kill Lucky and Wrong. Yeah,
Very true.
that really
Very true.
hit.
That huge confidence booster.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
the
our
first
team.
game, the very first game, it matters a lot because
Yeah.
you're playing as a team for the first time. And
Yeah,
one
you have
moment,
done.
Aragon, sorry, so we are running out of time, so I'll
Sorry,
cut.
sorry.
Yeah,
Sure.
one moment, Aragon, where you think you let your sorry, Aragon, the agent, where you think you let your team down as a player.
Um, 4 legs, same against Pune. It was a tricky game. And like I consider 4 legs to be a very strong map of mine.
Hmm. So
So
what went
I,
wrong? What
so
do
I
you
lost.
think?
So I lost my fish. I would have still fought for the wish, or active communication from my side wasn't there. Active callouts wasn't there. I invested too much in feudal age. Didn't go castle age early. Didn't play uh, the tier 1 role which I should be playing. Like
Fair point.
getting earlier to castle age and
So coming to dead cops.
yes, sir.
Dead cops, while there's a famous discussion that you have stole so many MVPs from agent. So obviously you have done some last lap uh, change the gear Sanju thing to take away
So
but very
basic,
quickly, yeah,
so the
yeah,
basic trick behind stealing the medals is once people they start resigning, you send your
yeah.
archers and get as many kills as possible. So that's it.
Yeah, idle will kills.
Yeah, that's how
Dead
you get the
Cops.
MVP.
Thank you. You are in my team. Keep doing that in final.
Okay, very quickly then,
Sorry,
one
yeah.
moment which you think you surprised yourself positively. Same question.
Um, it was versus Bangalore team. The game that we played on enclosed. I was coming back from a very horrible first game performance, and the second map was our home map enclosed.
Yeah.
And I was very jittery. I was not able to like focus and play my game, and that was a game where I was like gained back my confidence and surprised myself. Yes, we can do it. We are still in the game. We beat Sultan and Avestan. So that was the game.
So
Hmm.
in your famous quote, गांड फट गई थी गेम के
फट
पहले.
के हाथ में आ गई थी.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
so that made you happy with your performance,
yeah.
I assume. One moment when you think the team surprised you positively with a strategy, with a fight, whatever.
Migration, migration. Straight up.
Hmm.
That's the game I
Yeah.
have. That's a game I have in my mind for Aragon. So I'll discuss that when I come to Aragon.
So
Yeah.
migration was one of the maps that we had prepared really well. But again, I had no idea what was going on the side of Saracen and Agent. But when I went back and saw the replay and how they played versus Bose and Talent side, I was like, damn, we can take this home. We have the potential to take this home.
So that's the kick moment.
Yeah,
Migration was the kick moment.
right. I mean, like
One,
the way
yeah,
Agent played and the way Saracen played Water, both of them were like amazing in that game.
true, very true. One moment,
Sorry, Bond, one
yeah.
interruption. They're saying to enable live chat on YouTube, if you can.
Uh,
That only he can. That
mm,
cops can.
Yeah.
I don't think I will be able to on the go.
No, just check. It should have a function. While you are streaming,
Mm,
can you check if allow of settings में जाके है?
Maybe you can just answer his question and then. Okay. कर सकते
yeah.
हैं. I saw on Discord. So
Yeah, yeah. Good.
I don't think it will be possible for me.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's
sorry
okay. You can
guys.
answer right now, and then later,
Yeah.
maybe
Sorry
somebody
guys.
else
We
will
might
answer.
have to stop. No, it might be that when you start the stream, they might tell you
Oh,
whether to. So you can't do it in the middle. It might. Yeah, I think that's the case. Sorry guys. You can message your questions if any to me on the Discord on a one-on-one, and I will take it up. Yeah. Meanwhile, Dead Cops,
Yeah.
one moment where you think you let your team down.
Oh, straight up Bangalore versus Bangalore, the first game. I was like,
I thought that
horrible
was
performance. Uh,
yeah.
that was the first game, and the Baltic game. I played horribly those two games. It was Agent who carried us on the back, and Aragon Saracen on the other side. I played horribly. That's it. Straight up.
Hmm. I will move to Phantom now first. Phantom, you have been super performer. I think the appreciation you would have got from the team, the community, even the opponents for your performance was amazing. I'm sure even Aragon, the captain, would be like proud to say that I don't mind sitting out for this guy. He's doing super. So So being out of the practice, you and being not active on the server, you didn't knew the gameplay of most of the players because you have not been that active over the last few months. Was that in your favor, or did your homework more?
so like we knew like we were who we were facing every time. So I would personally ask everyone, oh, how do they play? What's their gameplay? Who plays aggressive? What can I expect? When can I expect lame and stuff like that? So I would always do my homework for each team and try and understand how they play so that
Hmm.
I can adapt accordingly.
Yeah.
And how again, no masala, but yet Saracen is known to be a bit aggressive when it comes to under pressure. How much he has been aggressive on the Discord during the game, after the game, till before the game.
No, no, Saracen, whatever he says, whenever he says, it's always to help me do or help us perform. So he has, I mean, in fact, the entire team, right? Eh, During the Discord, of course, I'm playing with Saracen. He would tell me what to do. He'll always tell me, okay, अभी यहाँ से army आने वाली है, uh, just take care of it and something like that. So he always gives good call outs, and then yeah, we've been playing good um, by luck or by practice.
It's definite. While luck is needed in anything you do well, but it can't be just luck. So very quick question. While there are many so happy moments for you as a player, which one will you pick as the best moment for you? Where you think you did yourself proud?
I think yeah, for the enclosed game after the Bangalore. In the first game we lost on Kawasan. We were like also down, and then we needed that win, and then we both sides won. And like there was one moment when all of us were like at the pocket. We're gonna all four of us going to meet at the back also. So that's what was a great feeling.
So,
Yeah,
so
like
the
both
rainbow
sides.
feeling in the opponent base.
Yeah, yeah.
Very true, very true. One moment when the team surprised you.
Team surprised me was actually Baltic. I was just sitting out, right? I was watching the game, and then initially they lost water, and then like, okay, God, then we have to practice. And the next game, I should see what map we're
Yeah.
gonna pick and stuff like that. And then suddenly the game changed, and then they just killed from both sides. That was like really really surprising for me. That was a great game.
Got it. One moment when you think you'll let your team down. While there are very little of those, but anything you can think of.
No, there are quite a few. But I think that four legs game was where it just didn't. I wasn't in that initial build wasn't right. I wasn't very comfortable with the hybrid thing. But yeah,
Versus
that was
Pune,
I think
right?
that was
Yeah.
Pune.
Pune.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes,
Pune,
yes,
yeah.
yeah,
Pune, talent.
yeah.
Hmm.
That was the one game which I really felt. Yeah, uh, I should have
Could
picked
have
better.
done better. Yeah.
Okay. One moment where you you did something wrong and you could not give a call out because of fear of repercussions from Saracen.
Oasis.
That was on
Oasis.
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 Oasis. I lost my boat to TC.
Poor he lost his
I
vote
didn't
to
say
the
one
TC
thing. I
and
just shut my mouth and like let us play. Otherwise, the entire
He told it to us after the series.
it's like,
तो सारासंघ का
it's
डर
like
है. It's
नहीं
not a
ऐसा
myth.
कुछ
Saracen
नहीं है.
is the
सारासंघ का
entire.
No,
डर
no, no.
है.
What actually what I
It's
felt was
just
the entire team morale is gonna go
entire
down.
team,
Yeah,
yeah. Negative
yeah.
things away from
So I have to keep
Fair
it
point.
up. Yeah, yeah.
Fair
I
point.
can't just say that right now.
Fair point. Okay, coming to you, Saracen. There
hmm.
there are you played the tougher part, you played the punching back part, whatever, and you have done well. But there have been moments where there have been hiccups and there are rumors about these stories about some in dressing room discussions. But very quickly, one moment where you think you did extremely well. You have done extremely well in phases, but one moment which you think you did extremely well.
The rare moments, but yeah, I would say elite organ guns on migration and Baltic. But thanks to Fragstar and Sultan. Sorry, Sultan. But yeah, thanks to those guys as well. I would say
Rama.
Baltic
Yeah.
and migration. I had Arquebus, BBCs, and those elite organ guns. We just killed Costelius and everything. And Agent had already helped us. So yeah, I would say these are two definite moments where we could feel.
Okay. One moment when you thought the game is gone or for whatever it is and the team surprised you.
Again, Baltic. Then again, thanks to Sultan and Fragstar.
No, the team surprised you. It's not the opponent who
Aragon, I
surprised you.
wasn't.
So
Your team
the
is
team
surprised you
surprised me.
positively.
First game, I would go with Agent's answer. First game only. Crater, super aggressive map, playing versus Lucky, meta flag, talent meta flag, wrong pocket and post pocket. So nobody gave us any chance, and obviously, even team surprised me. We were already banking on our home maps and the final map. Nobody was banking, and we won so comprehensively. It was obviously a surprising moment for me.
Okay. And among the many moments which you fucked up also, which one would you pick as the biggest one?
I would say versus own car, Genoese and BBC, and making my own cavalry instead of hussars and all that.
The
Blade
Resident
trade,
Forest game. The Resident Forest game.
Regicide Forest game, yeah,
Yes,
that
Where you
Fortress.
lost your trade.
Fortress.
Yeah, sorry, Regicide Fortress. My bad. Sorry.
Regicide Forest,
Where you
yeah,
lost all your
Regicide.
trade without realizing that moment. That
No,
was
I,
that
I
was a
I was
memorable game.
realizing the thing was
Uh,
I couldn't do anything about it. We set up a different route, but it's not only trade. I made
okay,
a lot of
coming to that
mistakes
game,
also.
agent, you were floating thousands of gold, but you
No,
never
Phantom.
get
Phantom. I think it
Phantom,
Phantom.
was
So
Phantom,
slow.
very
Phantom
Phantom.
slow.
also. Sorry,
I wish I
but
was
Yeah.
having thousands of gold.
but
I
Phantom,
wish.
you had thousands of gold and you were alive, had no trade. Either he didn't ask or you didn't? As in, did he ask and you
Yeah.
didn't give?
So in the
Phantom was
middle they
Uncle
asked, I
Scrooge.
gave also, but
We asked
then after
continuously,
that
but
I I also stopped paying attention. I was focused on like my side, focusing there. But yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely fucked up there.
Okay. Uh Aragon, the captain in who has really sacrificed his ego, his eagerness to play to be the second fiddle and taking the team to where it is. Aragon, when Phantoms plays like this, it becomes very easy for you to decide to let him play and I be the second fiddle. But how exciting it is when you see the way the team played, and what was going on in your mind?
Well, to be honest, like after the auction, when the pro players and a lot of feedback about the team being one-dimensional with two tier 4 players in the team, and hearing all that, and as you know, like when the two pools were made, I was one of the first person who was very pissed off with how the teams were made. It was like a group of death. I'm pretty sure Pune would accept it, looking at how the games have gone. And as my teammates told, we were a bit nervous. But once we sailed through that Creta game, I felt like open maps is the thing which would really work in our favor. And the kind of strategies which Agent was coming up and the entire team is working towards it, it was very much appreciable. Like a lot of people told about um, handling the see it's always about having very good players. When you have very good players in the team, everyone has their views in it with a lot of experience behind each player. All of them would want to voice out their views, but at the end of the day, it's the team bonding and the team thing which has to come forward, and that has been working in our favor. And I'm pretty confident that the team would put up the same kind of performance even in the finals. And yes, we are very happy that we have come all the way. And I would say, like, most of the games which we lost, not trying to derogate the opponents, but it was not to be lost. Like Regicide Fortress against Pune was a game which we were never supposed to lose.
I think
And
they were
Arena
Against
close
Jaipur.
versus
from like
Delhi,
we were in winning position and then we drew the game
Uh,
yes,
basically.
we have lost
the
it from a winning
Regicide Fortress
position.
was against Jaipur.
Oh,
Sorry,
gotcha.
against Jaipur.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, against Jaipur was something which we never thought we would lose. And again, Arena against Delhi,
Yeah.
there were some bad call outs, I would say. So, yes, we are very much confident going into the final.
Aragon over the last 1.5 months have become a true leader, talking like a true leader. Aragon,
No,
one
and I would
moment.
also
Well,
say, but before
Yeah.
you start the moment, like he has been doing the like man managing and scheduling and overall, being the calm person and calming everyone down. That has been a big
Yeah.
role. Like
Yes.
scheduling, like asking everyone, ki, "Arey, like you come for practice, can you come for practice? This is the strat and everything." He has been really proactive for it, and we have never faced scheduling issues. Even the server thing, he has been continuously talking. There were so many drama regarding servers and scheduling, but he held that completely to his side. He didn't let it affect the team. So that was a big thing that I would
Yeah,
say.
he has been surely there. Aragon, one different question to you. One moment when you felt while watching the game that अरे मैं होता तो better करता.
That's my line.
frankly, it was
You
Regicide
played all the
Fortress.
games,
I think
Jetcox. I can't ask you that question. Yeah.
Regicide Fortress, I was failing to understand why people were not making BBTs when both the
Hello?
flanks had amazing BBT options. Like,
Hello?
yes,
Hey,
they had,
Sajan ji.
it was that what, elephant archers which had killed us.
हाँ
I'm
अभी
pretty,
वीडियो कॉल
no offense to Saracen, but yeah, Saracen combo of units
हाँ
was
आ जाइए
maybe in that thick of the moment he was going with it. But I felt like when once Modi got killed, that game was never to be lost at all. Like, we had two of
अ,
the best flanks,
So
कल
you
Italians
were
and
पॉसिबल हो नहीं
Portuguese,
so
पाएगा
you
if I'm
were
not wrong.
raring to go to
कल
your
आई विल बी
Discord
आउट
channel and say कि BBT बताओ क्या कर रहे हो?
या
Bond, I mean, I felt it unfair, but I felt at one point I had to text these people on Steam, boss, BBTs बनाओ. ये क्या तुम लोग इतना इतना resources float कर रहे, इतना up चल
ठीक
रहे.
है
So I don't know. I mean,
Hmm.
So
हम मैं
yeah,
तो घर
Yeah.
पे ही हूँ अकेला हूँ मैं
I again assume the games were played in the spirit and
वो
rightly so.
माइक है
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Aragon,
yes, yes.
Aragon, one moment where the
हाँ
games
जी
where you played,
क्या
I
मैं
know the answer. I
मैं
think I
आपसे
know the
बाद में
answer,
बात
but one
करता हूँ मैं
moment
अभी
where you think you
किसी
surprise
चीज़
your
के
team
बीच में था
positively.
बाय बाय
I surprised my team.
Positively. Or yourself. Sorry,
Yeah,
first
I
yourself.
mean,
First yourself. Then, yeah.
I would say migration versus Pune and
I was
Nomad versus
expecting.
Delhi. I mean,
Yeah.
yes,
You did above your
So
elo,
I
above
all
your skin.
थोड़ा time दे दो बस.
I'll take care.
अकेला
You
अकेला
can
साफ कर
find
दो.
it.
अकेला साफ कर दूंगा. I will lead like a
वो तो बड़ी
captain.
बात हो जाएगी, but give me some time is what.
Sure. One moment where you think the team surprised you above the weight.
Well, it was that Rage Forest game. I mean, we thought we had the other side. We were like Saracen and we were literally shouting dead cops. भाई यहाँ से आ जाएंगे, यहाँ से Kongs आ जाएंगे, and after 5 minutes, dead cops is like, यार आप लोग बोलते नहीं क्या? We thought that side was done. I mean, these guys like agent had gone pretty aggressive on Avastan and dead cops was doing a pretty good job. Both Saracen and I was screaming, and yeah, maybe that was a
You
surprise
didn't
thing. Like
you
how we
didn't
got out.
scream
Surprised.
enough. You didn't scream enough.
Okay, Aragon,
Harrison didn't scream
you
enough.
you used the adjective, so I have to ask you the next question. You felt relieved when you're not playing that you are not part of a chaotic Discord, or you missed that chaotic Discord channel?
I definitely miss that. See, again, as I told you about, like, yes, when both of us were termed as tier 4 players, but when the other person is performing well, then it makes sense for me to sit out. Like, I never had that
I was
kind of
not talking
thing.
about that part. You have accepted that your channel was chaotic. That's the point I'm trying to highlight.
Yes, it is. It is. I mean, yes, I mean, I think I was muted by Dead Cops in that game,
Not
or it was more
generally. I
like
think it was for that particular
Rage
game, I
Forest.
would say.
Let,
But
let's not get there. Let's not get the smoke out of the air. There is a smoke in the air. Let it be there. So so guys, very quickly, we will have last 5 minutes. So let's talk about the finals. We have talked about the journey, the team gelling, and everything. Obviously, I don't expect and I will not discuss the strats for tomorrow. But if you have to identify one player who you think plays above his elo in the opponent and something like obviously by elo Valar and no chance are much higher than the others. But if one player you have to fear because of who can play above the potential when I or the elo, which one would you each of you will name? Quick fire, no timing, just one name.
I think four ruthless for me. Uh, if untouched, he can play very good.
yeah, Ruthless has been playing above his
For
elo. I
Ruthless.
agree.
4 is
Okay.
the only one. I think we all agree.
Nico.
Nico,
Nico.
yeah. Nico
Delhi won
can
two
good
games
too.
with Nico in semifinals
Yeah.
and lost a
Yeah,
game with
yeah.
JK.
Yeah. And Aragon, waiting for your answer.
No, he said four ruthless.
Oh, he said I didn't hear. Okay. One player whom you think you guys can kill very easily compared to what he has been doing so far.
No chance.
Okay.
Sorry,
Others.
I missed the question.
Among the five in the opponent, one player whom you think you guys can kill easily tomorrow relative to what he has been doing so far.
Yeah, we can. He plays very open. He doesn't wall. You're gonna hate
Relating
him
to what he's
walling.
doing, yeah, no chance. Like he's killing himself basically.
Got it. Other two, dead cops.
JK. Oh, I
उसको
have
तो मार
a
के तेरे को मजा आएगा.
like whether we win or not. I just
हाँ,
want to make JK
उसकी
cry.
तो
That's
घंटियां
it.
तोड़ूंगा.
That's
उसकी
it.
तो घंटियां तोड़ूंगा. उसकी
He
तो
should be
घंटियां
down to
तोड़ूंगा.
15 villagers, the amount that is all like maximum possible under the TC. That's it.
Got
Oh,
it.
that's 10.
Oh, 15 ही है.
15 है,
10.
15 है.
हाँ, 15 अच्छा, okay, 10 and 10.
क्या agent basics of the game, man. Excited
10
for the
सिर्फ
finals or
10
nervous?
10 अटैक मिलता है, so I thought like 10.
अच्छा. Aragon.
I didn't get a question actually.
Okay, one player in the Delhi team who you think you guys can kill easily compared to what he has been doing so far.
I wouldn't say can, but I would be very happy if no chance is killed. So
Okay,
that is what I want my thanks to do.
okay, got it. And one message, again, one line, impromptu, very quick. Whom to watch out, what to watch out for the opponent and the audience for tomorrow's final. And that will be the last point from our side.
Like
For me,
our
it's
team,
Phantom.
their team.
Yeah. Okay,
You have to watch
Sarasan
out
is
for
saying,
Phantom.
watch
Yeah.
out for Phantom.
Yeah.
Dead
No,
Goffs?
watch out the chemistry. The guy, how we have played so far. we can change it completely and then surprise the team.
Dead cops.
JK, कुत्ता बना के मारूंगा, and then I'll say,
Aita.
and then I'll say, look at your score and look at my score, and then
Agent.
finally,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
तुम लोगों
continue.
का JK तेरे को ना कतई शर्म आनी चाहिए.
Ah.
Agent, before you
No,
move to the captain.
team chemistry.
Team
Yeah.
chemistry. Okay.
And home maps.
I was leaving that part for Aragon too. Aragon, comment to the opponent captain and team from your side.
Yeah, Hyderabad will conquer Delhi. I mean, Hyderabad Nawabs will take over the Delhi throne. That's it. I mean,
So what has not happened in the history will happen in
नहीं,
AAPL.
Delhi will be speaking Telugu in the next 10 years. Sorry, Dedkos.
Okay. Okay, Aragon.
yep. I
One
mean, that's
strategy,
why.
one strategy you think,
Strategy.
and don't name the strategy. Obviously, you can't. You think you have it ready as a surprise for your opponent, and you want to just prelude us a bit about it to the audience.
Sorry, Aragon agent. Is
वो
water
वो
nomad.
वाला strategy.
Is water
हाँ.
nomad. Sorry.
Don't say water nomad. Don't tell.
Yeah.
No, not the map. It's
We
like
have practiced
Yeah.
it too much, and like, be ready.
okay.
Wait,
So
we
you
are not
want
revealing
a
Monk
you want
Trap
a
on
hustle
Arabia?
game. Sorry.
Aragon, please go ahead.
Monk Trap on Arabia, we're not revealing that right now.
No.
No, practice. Go and practice that first. हाँ.
You're not mute.
उसपे सारा से उसपे एजेंट तेरे को बोलेगा तेरे को खेलना आता है क्या? Aragon, one message to the
Well,
audience, to the team.
both the pro players hate nomad maps. So as Dead Cop spelled it out, they have to be ready for it.
Got it. So the team has to win it for Aragon. Is that the mentality?
Sorry?
The team has to win it for for Aragon. Is that the
Yeah.
mentality?
Yeah.
Aragon has to win for the team.
That's
Yeah.
phantom. Nice. So
And
guys,
honestly, we've never seen that Aragon has to sit out or I have to sit out. We both have our own maps, and then it's never nobody's like a second fiddle to anyone. So I think that's great.
okay, guys, one last question and then we'll end it. Favorite civilization of each of you?
So that they can ban and snipe it. Go on.
You will give 5 different answers, I assume. They can only do one.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll
Franks.
pick agents.
Mine is Franks.
Flank पे खेलेगा और Frank's favorite.
Oh, man at arms. Like crossbow तो मिलता ही
Castle
है.
drop.
Castle drop.
ठीक है. Agent
Incas.
Incas. ठीक है. Pocket में आगे. So they are tactful. Look at the audience. These guys are well prepared even for the interview. Forget about the game. The
For
answers
me,
they
it's
are
Mayans.
giving.
Bond. For me,
Yeah,
it's Mayans.
I'm not surprised. I
Definitely.
was about to.
I would
I was
also say
expecting
I would
Asterix.
leak a strat. Armenians on water nomad is a very strong save.
Okay.
Against Hiten's team, I practiced it to be honest
The
because
agent has been practicing that.
Okay. Aragon, your favorite save?
For me, it is Italians.
Okay. One honest answer. Phantom.
Byzantines.
Okay. Probably another honest answer. So thank you, Team Hyderabad, for taking out the time and doing a candid
Thank you, Bond.
discussion.
Thank you
It
for
was
your
a
time. Thank you for this
pleasure.
session.
I hope the audience and you guys enjoyed it.
Uh,
Watch out for
Hey,
some
Bond,
good
you guys
play.
have done a very good job. The entire admin team, you have been doing a very, very good job. It has been a long and yes, a tiring tourney. So
No,
you
this
guys
has
have
been
done
amazing.
very
It
tremendous.
actually feels like we are participating in like an international tournament. There's like everything. There's their
like
fantasy, their interviews,
pre
there's
final
like
interview. Like,
yeah, it's an amazing effort from you guys.
and there's so much
Thank you.
improvement for players, right? There's a chance for so
Yeah.
much players to improve.
Yeah.
The
Keeps
motivation
you
to perform
motivated.
for the
Yeah.
team. Like me personally, my game has improved in the last 2 months. Since I-
Mine has gone so much better. Can't even say. So much effort has been put by Agent, by Dead Cops, RS and Aragon. Everybody like tells
And
me,
also we should mention Legion also, because he has been like
oh
the
yeah, Legion, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. He has
That
nothing to
would have
gain.
been
Still, he
a
devotes
surprise
so much.
element, we thought.
sorry.
Yeah.
Weren't we supposed to reveal that?
I mean,
No.
after
No,
that one is what I wanted to reveal.
अच्छा नहीं sorry, सबको सब पता है sir.
नहीं,
It's
which
fine.
is all fine. Na? Everybody has taken help, outside help in strategy
Hmm.
discussion, which
Yeah.
is known. So there is nothing
yeah,
wrong
yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
Hmm.
So
Yep,
so
No,
Legion
but
has done. Yes,
so
we
I
should even
will
thank Legion for
I will, since we are on a forum and
yeah,
you
yeah.
have talked about it, I will say that at least I have been positively surprised, overwhelmed. I don't know which is a better. I'm looking for even a better word than these two. By the kind of support I've got, as in we have got, not only from the players, the audience, but the pros. The fact that we had to keep 2K out because of the two need to be more balanced, and yet all those who were not part of it,
But
they
we
have
still have one
contributed.
2K1. Hitin.
No, there's a controversy whether Agent is better or Hitin. Agent thinks he's
But
better than Hitin.
Hitin is 2K1.
So so we went by the Bombay server reloaded cops. So he was not 2K1 then. And going by the fact that the contribution of across the whole lobby, across ELOs has been amazing. It feels so fulfilling that this tournament has come this far, and let's hope that we have a befitting final. Whosoever wins, trust me, both the teams are winners in their own capability. Thank you for playing so well and being here. Hopefully, you guys will do well and win it tomorrow for each of your team members and your fans, and come back in the next season as a defending champions.
Oh,
Thank
are
you
we
so much.
Thank you.
are we having same
Thank you.
teams?
No, Hyderabad Helvetians will be the defending champions.
No.
Whether you guys are same or
अरे,
not depends on the
don't say
captain.
that
And
dead cops. Don't say that dead cops won't die hard tomorrow.
अच्छा
I,
वापस आना है क्या? अगले
ठीक
टूर्नामेंट के
पहले
लिए
कल
देखते हैं.
पहले पहले कल तो जीत जा.
है.
But yes, thank you for the time, guys. Thank you for such a candid chat. Go ahead, play well, play right, and make a great memory final for all of us.
You know what would be a great memory?
Yes, what?
If you are casting and you say खेलने में लगता है रे.
So casting is by our special friend. I think one of the most consistent, better casters in our group, Hitin. I think I'm looking forward to that. We have not able to see his casting. I remember from Battle of Maharaja days and everything, and even what he used to do, the informal FFAs which he used to do and all. So looking forward to that. At least I am. For our audience, we like so-called watch party. We even have a watch party at my home tomorrow.
Yeah.
I am lucky that we will have probably 8 to 10 of us
Oh
together
wow.
Oh,
watching it together to see how you guys play against Delhi. So
Thank you. Thank you
good
so
luck,
much for
guys.
having such a fun tournament. And like we will try and play. We'll try and make it a worthwhile finals. That's for sure.
Exactly. Let's have a
yep,
befitting
let's
No,
not
no,
final.
no, no.
disappoint them.
3-0 मारेंगे. 3-0 मार देंगे यार.
अरे निको को खेलने
Worthwhile.
तो दो. निको खेल ही नहीं पाएगा.
अरे हाँ.
नहीं 3-0 में भी निको को एक गेम तो खेलना पड़ेगा
एक
भाई. द रूल डेट कॉप देखो रूल नहीं पता
हो
यार क्या
सकता है
कर रहा है.
जेके एक खेले, ये भी हो सकता
तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता ना, उसको क्यों पता कर देने का है.
उसको तो गेम खेलना है, बाकी काम तो दूसरों को करना है. सही है, सही है. Very nice, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Thank
Yep.
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.